In the wake of Damien Leone's slasher sequel Terrifier 3 making waves over here in the United Kingdom after multiple people walked out of the premiere, the classification committee over in France is drawing a line and quite literally banning minors from seeing Terrifier 3.
You're banned, you and your children and your children's children, for 3 months.
A first for the horror genre since the release of director Darren Lynn Bousman's Saw 3 back in 2006, the classification committee in France has recommended a ban on the film for minors under 18, distributors ESC Editions, Shadows Films and Factoris Films have advised. This particular rating is very rarely used, and it's the equivalent of the MPA's NC-17 rating in the United States. And in the States, Terrifier 3 will be released in theaters fully unrated.
Willkommen! Where are we? Das ist gut! Okay.
The film's French distributors told Bloody Disgusting, "We can only deplore this unexpected final decision, which will seriously hamper the release of the film awaited by tens of thousands of French viewers and scheduled for October 9th and of course maintained. Terrifier 3 is a film d'auteur in the purest tradition of the slasher genre, with perfectly grand guignolesque and unrealistic violence. The film never takes itself too seriously, and we know that viewers will have the necessary distance and maturity to understand and appreciate this artistic approach. In addition, for over 2 years now we've been working daily and tirelessly to defend free, creative and radical genre cinema, systematically acclaimed by the press and audiences alike." The teams continued, "The audience for these films, even teenagers, are a passionate cinephile respectful of the works of the cinemas that show them. The history of genre cinema, its excesses and outrage, is intimately linked to the history of cinema itself. Restricting access to audiences will always be a serious decision with a disturbing message, isolating authors and distancing them from their public."
Hey, that's mildly adequate.
They reached out to Saw 3 director Damien Lynn Bousman, who has lived this very experience, for comment, and he told Bloody Disgusting, "Hell yes, wear this like a badge of honor." The third installment of the Saw franchise was banned for minors back in 2006 by France's Minister of Culture, who declared that the movie contained incessant and unbearable sadism. Reuters described the 18+ rating is used only in exceptional cases judged too extreme for the 16+ rating normally applied to mainstream films containing sex or strong violence. In Terrifier 3, directed once again by Damien Leone, Art the Clown is set to unleash another round of chaos on the unsuspecting residents of Mars County as they peacefully drift off to sleep on Christmas Eve. After surviving Art the Clown's Halloween massacre, Sienna and her brother are struggling to rebuild their shattered lives. As the holiday season approaches, they try to embrace the Christmas spirit and leave the horrors of the past behind. But just when they think they're safe, Art the Clown returns, determined to turn their holiday cheer into a new nightmare. And one other thing before I go, fuck the French classification committee.
This just in, Santa Claus is dead.